Here with senior Keegan Beisel to preview the 2025 cross country season, and as we record this, getting pretty close to the first official meet, which will be the Augustana Twilight coming up in September. So a lot of people on campus probably know that your dad is the coach. What was recruiting like for you with that dynamic, and why did you decide on Concordia?
Well, I knew if I wanted to run in college, I'd want to run for him just because he's been my coach in every off season since I've been little and has had me running for a long time. And I trust his methods, and he knows my injury history better than anyone. So it was more a matter of if I wanted to run. And so once I made that decision, it was pretty easy to decide to come here. So.
Do you remember what your reaction was like as a kid, knowing when your dad took this job and you were moving to Seward?
I wasn't too happy. I had a really good friend in Arizona. I didn't want to leave, but I was excited for snow for some reason. I was giving up a pool, but I was glad. And I don't know, I didn't think too much about his job, except I was glad for him because I knew he loved it here so much. And yeah.
What do you enjoy most about continuing to live in Seward and the place that you went to high school too?
I love the town. I think the rural Nebraska is definitely my favorite sort of place now. But I think the small town, but also the fact that the college is here makes it a really great community.
You talked about it a little bit already about what it's like being coached by your dad. How do you describe kind of the experience, the first 3 years that you've had at Concordia?
They've been really special, just to work alongside my dad in a new way and to really build our relationship as coach athlete along with father daughter. And it's been really cool to watch him coach, and he's loved watching me run. And so I think too it's fun to talk about the team and talk about the seasons and what's coming and the people coming up, and just I always would hear about people coming before I was in college, and I'd be like, oh cool, but it didn't mean very much to me. But now it's we're just have these 4 years to work together, and it's really special.
You've gotten a chance to go to nationals for cross country each year. What has stood out to you about those experiences?
I think just the honor of getting to participate in such an awesome sport at a high level with such incredible people. The trips are always just filled with community bonding and just running as hard as we can for God and for each other, and just kind of the icing on a cake too, the meat of the whole season, which is awesome too. So
how much fun did you have last fall at finishing top 10 GPAC, and then like you said, qualifying individually? How were you able to get things to come together for you that way?
I don't know, that one was an act of God. I think I hadn't been able to train super well leading up to the season, so I wasn't expecting much, but just being able to train the whole season with the team was such a gift. And then for GPAC, I don't really know what happened. Sometimes it just all comes together, and I was able to push through to a good finish. But yeah.
I know you had some tough things in terms of indoor and outdoor track last year. What update can you give us about how things are going with preseason training for cross country now?
Yeah, I wasn't able to train for about 5 months, and so definitely have becoming more active over the summer and getting back into running every few days, and then with preseason doing that even more, but still just taking it really slow, not expecting much out of my own performance for the season, just gonna do the best I can and soak up the last year with these girls and with my dad as the coach. So yeah.
How about how things are going from a team perspective in terms of developing chemistry and trying to be as competitive as you can this season?
I think so far things are amazing. We're very thankful for all the wonderful girls God's brought here this year, and for all the returners and their hearts for the team and for Christ. I think we're all pretty committed this season to investing in the team and making it a top priority in our lives. And so I'm super excited for this season and the bond we're gonna have by the end of it. And I think running wise, everyone so far is very dedicated, and we have a lot of talented girls who are coming back from injuries. So we have great potential, but who knows what's going to happen, kind of. Nothing's guaranteed, but I'm super excited to see what everyone will do.
Now that you're a senior, do you feel kind of an urgency to, okay, I want to be at my best this year?
I would, if it was possible.
Yeah.
But I think I've really learned that you can only do what you can do, and trying to push past that is only going to set you back further. So obviously I want to model working as hard as I can with what I have right now. But yeah, I would love to do better than I've done before. That doesn't seem realistic right now, but we'll see what happens. Yeah.
That being said, what would make this season a success in your mind?
For running or in general?
Yeah, just for you, for the team, that kind of thing.
I think for me personally, just being all in the whole time and not letting the rest of my life distract me from this last season I have. And so doing all the little things that maybe I haven't always done in the past 100%, and no matter what the outcome is, just doing what you're supposed to do. And I think more than anything, investing in the other girls and in the whole team, and being thankful for the experience. And running wise, I would love to go to nationals for a 4th time. I have no idea if that will happen, but that would be amazing. Go back to Florida like Renee and I did freshman year. That would be so cool. But I'd love to see our team be competitive at nationals. That's probably a far off dream, but who knows? So yeah.
I don't know if you allow yourself to think about after graduation yet, but what are some of your hopes and dreams for life beyond Concordia as a student athlete?
I'm not really sure what the future is going to bring. I've wrestled with this a lot in my time here, and I've really learned that when it's time for the next step, that it will be made clear what I need to do. And so right now I'm thinking about maybe doing some ministry, working at a camp for a little while. I'm also would be interested in teaching Spanish as my major. And my dream is to open a little pottery shop and have a business, but I really don't know what God has planned for me. But I would love to keep running. Yeah.
Stay in Seward forever, right?
No,
No,
probably not. I do love Seward, but I'd like to get away for a while first, I think.
Sure. Okay, I've got some quick, fun questions.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite Lincoln restaurant?
I don't know. I do like the Hub. It's good. Has good breakfast.
Okay. Do you have a day of a meet, do you have a ritual or a superstition you have to go through?
I used to wear 2 different colored socks. I don't do that as much anymore.
Did it help?
I don't know. Sometimes.
If you could pick a singer or a band to play at Bulldog Stadium, who would you choose?
Bulldog Stadium?
Yeah.
I feel like Run Collective would be pretty fun.
Okay. What's something fun you got to do this summer?
I got to go work, help out at a church camp I worked at last summer for a couple weeks. So.
And where was that at?
It's called Camp Luther Haven. It's near Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Okay. If you could pick one teammate to help you through a zombie apocalypse, who would that be?
Definitely Renee. Hannah Bentema.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have a favorite professional sports team or athlete?
No, I don't really follow professional sports.
Okay. Hidden talent, maybe that some people wouldn't know about.
Ooh, I used to shoot like pistol and rifle when I was younger competitively. So
Okay.
yeah. Don't do that much anymore.
You have a favorite hobby outside of running?
Probably being outside, backpacking. Yeah.